friendship, loyalty, honor, revenge. McBain. A Time for Heroes. Christopher Walken, Maria Conchita Alonso. McBain.
Coming August 23rd to theaters everywhere.
It's true that all the men you knew were dealers who said they were through with dealing every time you gave them shelter. I know that kind of man. It's hard to hold the hand of anyone who's reaching for the sky just to surrender. Who is reaching for the sky just to surrender. And then sweeping up the jokers that he left behind, you find he did not leave you very much, not even laughter. Like any dealer, he was watching for the card that is so high and wild, he'll never need to deal another. Traveling lady, stay a while until the night is over. I'm just a station on your way. I know I'm not your lover. And why are you so quiet now, standing there in the doorway? You chose your journey long before you came upon this highway.
There's a word in Korean, inyeon. It means providence or fate.
Do you believe in that?
That's just something Koreans say to seduce someone.
What a good story this is. Childhood sweethearts who reconnect 20 years later and realize they were meant for each other. In the story, I would be the evil white American husband standing in the way of destiny.
Shut up. He was just this kid in my head for such a long time. I think I just missed him.
Did he miss you?
혜성! 와, 너다.
와,
와.
진짜 와다. 와.
와.
Not really sure how to feel about it, son. And the way you move makes me feel like I can't
좋다.
live without you.
뭐가?
그냥
너랑
너랑 얘기하는 거?
The guy flew 13 hours to be here. I'm not gonna tell you that you can't see him or something.
만약에 네가 한국을 떠나지 않았다면 내가 널 찾았을까? 우리가 사귀었을까? 헤어졌을까? 부부가 됐을까? 아이들을 가졌을까?
너는 나를 왜 찾았어?
한 번 더 보고 싶었어.
If two strangers walk by each other in the street and their clothes accidentally brush, that means there have been 8,000 layers of inyan between them.
Want you to stay. Want you to stay.
Michael, thank God. Look, I got a situation.
Arthur Edens just stripped down naked in a deposition room in Milwaukee.
You are the senior litigating partner of one of the largest, most respected law firms in the world. You are a legend.
I'm an accomplice!
You are a manic depressive.
I am Shiva, the god of death.
I'm Michael Clayton.
You're late. This is a $3 billion class action lawsuit. The architect of our defense has been arrested for running naked through a parking lot.
He's building a case against you, North.
Nobody's gonna let him do that.
Let him? Who the hell's gonna stop him?
I spent 12% of my life defending the reputation of a deadly weed killer.
Arthur.
No, wait! They killed the Michael.
You North needs to know he's under control. They've been shook up. They need to be reassured.
What are you telling me?
That I'm counting on you?
I didn't want to say exactly what it was. Just that it was something that would win the whole case.
I'm not the enemy.
And who are you?
You got all these cops thinking you're a lawyer. Then you got all these lawyers thinking you're some kind of cop. You got everybody fooled, don't you? You know exactly what you want.
You gotta saddle up here, Michael, and get things under control.
What if Arthur was onto something?
Do you know Michael Clayton? We have a situation.
Stay in the car, lock the door. What would they do if he went public? Arthur, open the door.
What would they do? They're doing it.
Freeze!
Who called it in? Does that make sense to you, this happening
It's
like
never
that?
happened.
Get out. Get out of the car now.
I'm not the guy that you kill. I'm the guy that you buy. Are you so blind you don't even see what I am? Do I look like I'm negotiating?
Solemnly swear to be present at our 87th annual convention at Chicago?
I do.
Me too. I never realized that such a deplorable condition existed in your home. Why don't you pattern your life after mine? I go places and do things and then tell my wife.
If you think that you're going gallivanting off with a lot of hoodlums to any convention whenever you want to, you're not. Not for a minute you're not. I'll put you in jail first, and you too, with the rest of the sons of the... Oh, the sons of the dead there, darling. Now, everything's going to be all right. Oh, doctor, do you think I better put him to bed?
No, no. What he really needs is a long ocean voyage with plenty of tropical air and sun. Now, I'd suggest a trip to Honolulu.
What's the laugh? I don't get it. Shall we tell him? Our wives think that we're in Honolulu for my health. You're pulling a fast one, huh?
Notes from the clubs.
What's the matter? Honolulu liner sinking. Foundering in typhoon. Passengers and crew on SS Moana in panic as wireless fails. Sister ship Liwana reaches scene of disaster in 90-mile gale. Rescue ship due back in Los Angeles Harbor tomorrow.
Huh.
Oh!
Can you beat that? I'm sure glad we didn't go. If we'd have...
But what we got to do? got to get out of here. We'll go to a hotel and spend the night. Come on.
That wax ear of yours is no different from the rest. He had just as much to do with this as my Oliver did.
Oh, I admit he lied. But there's one thing I do know. When he gets back home and I ask him, he'll confess and tell me everything.
Now, isn't this nice?
It sure is. We're just like two peas in a pot. Not hot. Hard. Hard.
What's this? Flight 19. Have lost you.
Can't control plane.
I've studied the ocean all my life. I've been in some rough situations, you know, storms, fogs, even a few hurricanes. Last night, I don't know what to make of it. I felt as if something playing with us.
I didn't do it, she did.
That boat disappeared 100 years ago.
Respect its secrets. Don't provoke its wrath.
It's breathtaking. When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides.
Your father didn't believe in revenge.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct. Nothing fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
lose people in trainings.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Let me have your attention for a moment. Put that coffee down. Let's talk about something important. Because we're adding a little something to this month's sales contest. First prize is a Cadillac Eldorado. Second prize is a set of steak knives. Third prize is you're fired. Oh, have I got your attention now? You get the picture? You laughing now? You can't play in the man's game, then go home and tell your wife your troubles. Because only one thing counts in this life. Get them to sign on the line which is dotted. The guy don't walk on the lot lest he wants to buy. They're sitting out there waiting to give you their money. Are you gonna take it? Are you man enough to take it? You know what it takes to sell real estate?
You go public and 30 million people hear what you gotta say. Nothing, I mean nothing, will ever be the same again.
Now, the work we did here is confidential, not for public scrutiny, any more than our one's family matters. We're very serious about protecting our interests.
He's got something to say, he wants to say it, I want it on 60 Minutes.
Maybe for the audience, it's just voyeurism, something to do on a Sunday night. And maybe it won't change a thing. And people like myself and my family are left hung out to dry, used up, alone.
What does this guy have to say?
Now, don't be paranoid, Jeff.
That threatens these people.
That isn't cigarettes are bad for you.
Who is this?
They have no right to hide behind a corporate agreement. He can talk, we can air it.
The worst kind of an organized smear campaign against a whistleblower.
Shoplifting, failing to pay child support.
They can paint everything with that brush.
What are you going to do now? You're going to finesse me, lawyer me some more? Try Mr. Wallace.
If we aired this segment,
I was told...
Don't talk!
Mind my own business.
We could be a grave risk.
We're doing this with or without you, Lowell.
Are you a businessman or are you a newsman? He's only the key witness in the biggest public health reform issue in U.S. history. Does he go on television and tell the truth? Yes. Is it newsworthy? Yes. Are we gonna air it? Of course not. Why? Because he's not telling the truth? No, because he is telling the truth, and the more truth he tells, the worse it gets.
You manipulated me into this.
I fought for you, and I still fight.
The American public need to know.
Jeffrey!
And you wish you hadn't come forward?
Dr. Wagon's deposition will be part of this record.
You wish you hadn't blown the whistle?
Do I think it's worth it?
I told the truth. It's valid and true and provable.
These people, that's not the point whether you told the truth or not.
The artist, the poet, the figure model who loves to show it.
Do you suppose he could be physically attracted to her?
No, man, he ain't the type. He don't get enough vitamin E.
All these are beat. All these you'll meet in A Bucket of Blood.
Let us make the scene.
Crazy.
Come. enjoy yourself. Where the hilarious enjoy the horrifying. In A Bucket of Blood.
No, you're gonna shoot me! Don't shoot!
Come to the land of living dreams, where realists dream of the unreal.
Walter, you've done something to me. Something deep down inside of my prana. Oh, Walter, I want to be with you. You're creative.
Beatniks at their bawdiest. The creative urge at its most primitive.
I'm deeply moved, and I shall compose a poem.
Love is art. Art is love. It's the weirdest and the wildest.
I don't want to make statues anymore. I want to get married. To you.
The Osage took their name from Missouri and Osage rivers. Niukanska, children of the Middle Waters. Move, said the great white father. There are many. So many hungry wolves. Can you find the wolves in this picture? Can you find the wolves in this picture?
Starring Vincent Price, who, inspired by a seductive woman, is overpowered with lust to kill. Peter Lorre, too sensitive for both the life he lives and the lives he takes.
Butterfingers.
Boris Karloff, the Ancient One, with a fount of sweet memories.
Alexander the Great embalmed in honey, so they say.
Abundantly blessed, Joyce Jameson, an unhappy, unkissed bride.
Aren't you coming to bed, husband?
Rhubarb, the cat in the house of unholy horror. Amazing Joey Brown, shockingly amazed. And inimitable Basil Rathbone.
Haven't you, sir?
Whose wrath will slash you to the bone. A mad killer, like the angel of death, stalks his next victim.
You're here because you're dead, Mr. Black.
The hell I am!
Two objects cannot occupy the same point in space at the same moment in time. The corner races at you. You have perhaps a crisis of identity. Am I a sportsman? Or a competitor? If you get into one of my cars, you get in the wind. Slow.
Enzo.
You're going broke.
How?
You spend more than you make.
So what do I do?
Win the Mille Miglia, Enzo.
Or you are out of business.
This is a gun pointed at our head. You should assign me control of your stock. I have to have all the cards in my hand.
Well, half the cards are in my hand.
All of us are racers. It's our deadly passion. Our terrible joy.
I wonder if we'll be back.
How can I stay away?
If Anthony is looking for a scapegoat, then here I am.
You were supposed to save him! You promised me he wouldn't die!
The father deluded himself!
Two objects cannot occupy the same point in space at the same moment in time.
Enzo. Go beat the hell out of them.
And how's your new kidney?
I am alive because of it. The wonderful benefits of technology. Very therapeutic. Sure can't climb those stairs. Maybe next time.
gentlemen, today we honor a man who has been an inspiration to our citizens, a model to our youth, the eminent Egbert Souse, Suzette, alias W.C. Fields. We honor him for the fine example he has set as a husband and a father, and above all, for his heroism as a bank dick.
Stop! What's the matter with you?
That gun loaded?
Certainly not, but I think you are.
What are you doing? Just as I was getting some of my money back. Give me that wheel. No!
You're gonna have an accident if you're not careful.
Look out! What an explosion!
Pour ceux qui savent encore dormir debout, pour les grandes personnes qui n'ont pas perdu leur enfance, pour ceux qui croient que l'impossible est possible, pour tous ceux qui ont aimé l'éternel retour, j'ai tiré du conte célèbre de Madame le Prince de Beaumont ce film, La Belle et la Bête. Voici d'abord la Belle.
Belle, même le parquet veut devenir votre miroir.
Quant à la Bête...
Et cette bête parle le langage des hommes.
Oui, Avenant. Elle parle comme vous et moi.
Est-ce qu'elle marche à quatre pattes? Qu'est-ce qu'elle boit? Qu'est-ce qu'elle mange?
Il m'arrive de lui donner à boire.
Est-ce un homme? Est-ce un monstre? Est-ce une bête? Non, je ne vous la montrerai pas.
Nous devons tuer cette bête.
Et prendre ses richesses.
Mais sais-tu ce que c'est qu'une puissance magique? Je ne crois pas aux puissances magiques.
Mon Dieu!
Ce film était bien difficile à faire. Avons-nous réussi? N'avons-nous pas réussi? Je vous le demande. De toute manière, un pareil film n'était possible que grâce à une équipe de premier ordre. Écoutez la musique de Georges Auric. Voici le nom de notre illustrateur, Christian Bérard. Notre décorateur, René Moulaert. Notre costumier, Marcel Escoffier. Notre chef opérateur, Henri Alcan. Où sommes-nous? À quelle époque? En quel pays? Ceux de Gustave Doré ou de Vermeer de Delft? Reconnaissez les acteurs, mes amis, les vôtres.
Puisque tu te trouves si mal ici, pourquoi ne retournes-tu pas chez la bête?
Qu'est-ce qui se passe encore?
Mais pauvre sourde, pauvre aveugle, tu peux nous sauver tous de la ruine.
La Belle, vous l'avez déjà reconnue. Et vous avez aussi reconnu ces trois personnages.
Nous irons avec Ludovic et nous tuerons cette épouvantable bête.
C'est grand dommage que cette bête ne réclame pas les garçons. Elle te dévorerait et elle mourrait empoisonnée.
Comte Gai.
Oh, il m'a frappé! Voyou, canaille!
Par les pattes. Tu veux que je te casse la gueule?
Laisse, Ludovic. Avenant m'a demandé ton mariage.
Conte triste, conte d'amour.
Mes sœurs sont trop belles. Et elles ont les mains trop blanches.
Belle. Vous êtes la plus belle.
Belle!
Toujours belle. Peu importe, belle.
Belle, je l'ai vue, sa tête est atroce. Je sais que je suis très horrible. Notre film est un hommage à la grande mythologie française des contes de fées. Nous espérons que vous viendrez tous le voir. Merci.
Look out! Look out! Look out! Take care. You are being watched. We repeat, take care, for you are now alone with a killer. We warn you, don't let him see the fear in your eyes. For this is what he seeks, and this is why he kills.
Where are you? Where are you?
Look out for Carl Byrne as the Peeping Tom. Fear him, but pity him also.
It's no good.
Watch out for Moira Shearer as the lovely stand-in who innocently dances into danger.
Imagine someone coming towards you who wants to kill you, regardless of consequences.
A madman?
Yes.
Wait!
Anna Massey is the girl who falls victim to the charms of the lonely stranger upstairs.
Switch it off, Mark. Mark, switch it off.
Maxine Audley as the blind woman who senses the danger that threatens her and her daughter, but is helpless.
Don't be frightened.
Not frightened. What? So put that camera away!
There is no future for anyone who tries to befriend him. He invades the privacy of innocent people till the piercing eyes of his camera meet the terrified eyes of his victims. And with a compulsion akin to madness, he shoots the final, fearful scene.
Should we investigate? Should you shut the fuck up before you get us both killed?
Stalin's dead. He's dead.
Stalin is dead!
Oh my God.
Our general secretary is lying in a puddle of indignity.
Yeah, he's feeling unwell, clearly.
I want to make a speech at my father's funeral.
No problem.
Technically, yes, but practically.
When I said no problem, what I meant was no problem. Ignore me.
Stalin would have wanted the committee as one.
All those in favor? Carried unanimously.
We need change.
Well, let's see who can mobilize first. Oh, seems to be me. Sneaky little shit.
The race has started. We need to start putting together a plan.
How can you run and plot at the same time?
I have no idea what is going on.
I'm the peacemaker, and I'll fuck up anyone who gets in my way.
Come on! Craig, better, you flattering fannies! Give it! Give it! Hit it!
Shoot her before him, but make sure he sees it. Kill him, dump him in the pulpit. And I'll leave the rest up to you.
We have to act. I really need your help.
I'm going to have to report this conversation. Threatening to do harm or obstruct any member of the Presidium in the process of looking at your fucking face. I took Germany. I think I can take a flesh lump in a waistcoat.
No matter what happens, I will never let any harm come to you.
I may as well just shoot myself like Mother.
Jesus Christ. Did Coco Chanel take a shit on your head?
No, he did not.
Stalin will be loving this.
I'll take it from here.
Good luck, ladies.
You know, all of you can kiss my Russian ass.
Don't worry, nobody's gonna get killed, I promise you.
Cependant, le commandant Kraus vous rappelle que vous êtes ici sous l'autorité des lois allemandes. Station d'évasion, les sentinelles en ordre de tirer sur tout officier surpris en dehors des limites.
D'un côté des enfants qui jouent aux soldats, et de l'autre des soldats qui jouent comme des enfants.
Alors, messieurs, par quoi désirez-vous commencer? Poulet froid, pâté de foie gras aux truffes du Périgord ou maquereau mariné du capitaine Cook?
Arrêtez les copains! On a repris du Romont, et c'est eux-mêmes qui l'annoncent.
Compte de tennis, ça joue au tennis. Un camp de prisonniers, ça sert à s'évader.
Je suis désolé de vous voir ici.
Ce qui pince, mon vieux, c'est pas la musique, c'est pas les instruments. C'est le bruit des pas.
You understand that if you do not obey my order now, I'll have to shoot.
Was machen Sie hier?
Français. Französin. Verstehen? We switch you to the state capital, where His Excellency, the Governor, is speaking from the Executive Mansion.
Further, I have, in conjunction with the federal government, declared this state to be a disaster area.
I was sent to keep you here until they come.
To kill me. Vampires, alive among the lifeless, that make the night hideous with their inhuman cravings. If they are not destroyed in the flaming pits of hellfire, or staked to the ground in the light of the sun, will the unbelievable become real? A world of inanimate zombies by day, irresistible, horrifying attackers by night. Can a zombie woman's hunger for love repopulate the earth?
11:23 p.m. A crowded subway train starts its run from Pelham Station in the Bronx. 1:45 p.m. 4 desperate, heavily armed men seize control of the train.
Open the door or I'll blow your head off.
Taking 17 people as hostages.
Your attention, please. Now then, you'll all remain seated. Anybody who tries to rise is going to get shot. I do hope I have made myself understood.
2:13 p.m. The city of New York is given 1 hour to come up with $1 million ransom.
You're out of your skull.
All units stand by on the double.
What's up, Z?
The train's been hijacked.
Millions have read it. Now you can live it. The Taking of Pelham. 1, 2, 3.
There is no way you can get away with this. You are underground in a tunnel.
At precisely 3:13, we are going to begin executing the hostages. Nothing will happen as long as you obey my orders.
New York City is held powerless in the grip of 4 ruthless men. From the mayor's office.
Don't tell me I don't want to know.
To police headquarters.
I've got about 50 men inside the tunnel, all wearing vests and armed with machine and submachine guns. We could fight the Third World War down there.
To the nerve center of the world's busiest subway system.
My only priority is saving the lives of these passengers.
Maybe an hour isn't enough time.
An hour is plenty of time. We agree to pay the ransom. Repeat, we agreed to pay you the money. Now turn your clock off. The money has to be counted, stacked, tied, transported uptown. It just isn't physically possible.
You'll be surprised what's physically possible.
Pelham 1, 2, 3's in motion.
There's nobody driving the train!
How long does it take to get all that money together anyway?
Just not gonna make it.
We'll never make it. The passengers are dead ducks.
What the hell they expect for their lousy 35 cents to live forever?
Walter Matthau, Robert Shaw. The most spectacular hijack in history. The Taking of Pelham. 1, 2, 3.
Martin Scorsese brings us a startling vision. An extraordinary story. The last temptation of Christ.